A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny
You got an
Nelson.
experienced Gatti, so now I do kind of feel bad because he's using someone pretty well below me.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gatti, 5 foot 8 inches tall.
Oh my God, it's fucking Medina Rico.
And he'll be taking on the
It's the guy that I fought earlier.
Bud Crawford.
How funny.
He can fight both southpaw and orthodox. Arturo Thunder Gatti, the blood and guts warrior.
I feel like I gotta
king.
send him a message.
No one has as big a heart as this fighter. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
Well, that's how it looks on paper,
I just said it, but they just said unreal.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gatti. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed two-weight division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Yeah, I just told him, like, I literally just told my buddy I could ask you for a fight, but I don't want to put that much work into it today. Well, it's probably still going to be easier because I'm using a better boxer, but
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
check out this guy's head movement, by the way. That's what he was really getting me with before. Really moves his head.
A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment.
Like, I don't think you've seen me box a really serious opponent. You're going to see that with this dude.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchange here from both men.
I don't know if that's a testament to the player count, but you're running into this man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Well, it's like that guy, Fivio Smoothie, the first guy I ever lost to. I actually got matched with him twice randomly. I was like, what are the odds I can get my win back? And then, of course, he beat me anyway.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot.
Is on
Make
paper is a
them
better
react from
fighter.
that, then react them. I know
At least
it's
in this
hard
game,
to think
it
this
is.
way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot with the right hand.
Did I cut him? I think I might have.
And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Nice punch. parries the right jab away. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No rest for the weary. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither man really defending themselves.
I kind of want to work that cut and try to get a ref stoppage win because I've never done it before, but I have totally nearly gotten my ass kicked trying to do that before. You stop boxing smart and just start trying to hit the cut, and then you pay for it.
He is down big time on the scores.
Looks absolutely exhausted.
Had a good round there, but yeah, if I had to have taken this one, I'm not going to be too super proud of it because Crawford's a lot better than Gatti. Gatti's, again, normally who I would use in welterweight. If I was doing a more serious fight, I figured I was just going to come up against another Canelo. That's usually who I get is Canelo.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That was nice.
And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? Got out of the way of that right hook.
I have used Gatti enough to know that I don't think he can keep that pace going for long.
Nice exchanges from both men.
I opened up that cut again.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
He blocks the jab. He just misses with that jab.
By the way, you'll notice after the update, I don't get the indications for my health anymore. There's a little warning you get if you're about to get rocked, but a lot of times you'll get rocked before the warning even shows up.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Generally pretty good, but I got to be careful of him. I mean, you see what I mean about his head movement and everything, and his movement in the ring. Like, he's being dead serious. This match would be a lot harder for me if I was using a lesser ranked fighter like he is.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this?
Earlier we were doing a mirror match, and it was super close.
You know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
If I had any idea I was going to come up against him, I would have used a
nice exchange here from both
more
men.
honorable fighter.
We didn't know. It was completely random.
Right.
Hey, those punches add up. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that
all right, I should go for him now. Yeah, I could tell he's getting hurt.
Down.
That's the kind of self-awareness I pride myself on. I hit those 2 counter hooks, and I'm like, yeah, he's ready to go. Gatti's, all of his traits are basically about him being hard to kill, though. Like, when he gets up, he gets a damage boost.
Wow.
Well, it's not working here, but yeah, he actually usually gets a boost, which is why he's fighting me back, because Gatti being in trouble is kind of when he's at his most dangerous.
And he misses with the left uppercut. One punch could change everything in this battle. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down.
Yeah, he did a great job getting out of that.
Survive and then give it
Hit
back
me
the next
twice
round.
in a row with counter punches while he was stunned. That's a guy who knows what he's doing.
Starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth.
It actually is possible to stun somebody if you yourself are stunned. I watched someone do it.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. He threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both men step back for just a moment.
I feel like I don't want to work his body because I already have such a stamina advantage. Like, the honorable thing to do is not to work his body too much harder.
There are no losers in this one.
And I've used Gatti a lot. I know that he does not have the stamina that Crawford has.
I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I think he might have taken that round.
There's the bell to start round 6.
I was getting a little overconfident there.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
Man, that cut looks bad. Come on, ref, get in there. That's the thing with Gatti, though. He's oh, look at this.
Cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
So
Gatti has a specific trait that he's less likely to get the fight stopped on a cut.
Weird trait.
It's because the real life Gatti is known for having a lot of heart and staying in it. Although, as a punishment for the fact that the ref is less likely to stop it when he has a cut, the punishment is that he's 10% more likely to get a cut.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Neither man really defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Oh. That probably got me pretty close to getting stunned.
Look at all that
Very well, I
blood,
think he got
but
this
he's
one.
still wanting to come out for
It
more.
could all
My
come down
concern is the
to
corner. Are they going to be
judge
too
decision.
brave for their fighter?
I was kind of wondering if the judges, like, if getting stopped to check on a cut makes the judges more likely to think that you lost the round, whether or not you actually did. Because obviously it makes you look like you've been weakened and hurt.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Legs are all over the place.
I knew I was getting too stupid in there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
I was getting cute with that cut. I'm like, oh, I actually got to check out a cut. That's exciting. There's an achievement for getting a cut stoppage.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
That trade is definitely paying dividends, because look at that thing.
And there's the bell for round 8. That left scores. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That left hook just missed. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that,
Talk
Crawford.
about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're
Let me
King
tell you,
Kong,
as a
because
boxing
you
fan,
know you've
this
got
would
a
probably,
chin
like,
that
this
you're
is,
not
if you
going
were
to
actually
get
at this
dented.
event, this would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, this match would rule. It's a goddamn war.
His jab just got blocked.
We had a pretty good fight earlier, but I could tell compared to our fight earlier today, he just came roaring out of the gates at me.
Going to be all over the place in this one. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
What are the corner going to tell him? I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9.
I am definitely not tired, Todd.
He can't be doing super well.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He carries away that left hook. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
Honestly, right now, I'm just trying to keep him off my ass. He's really giving it to me this round.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Only catching air with that hook.
Uh-oh. Crawford get gassed there. That's how you get rocked.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Just taking a shot like that'll do it too.
They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Cornerman,
Well, you'd think that, but they haven't wanted to do it yet. At least not a second time.
It's round 10.
Yeah, considering the doctor he's using, he's doing great. I am admittedly being a little more reckless as a result. But, of course, I've clearly paid for getting reckless a few times.
When you talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw.
Based on his level, he's got twice the experience as me. And sometimes you wonder, depending on the fighter, when that happens, you wonder what the hell they spent their time doing if it wasn't learning the game, because you'll fight people who have like a way higher level than you and they're total bums. But not the case with this dude.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? No rest for the weary. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down.
God damn it. I knew I was getting a little cute there.
3, 4, 5, 6.
When's the last time you had to do this minigame?
Earlier today, he knocked me down once. He's really good at catching me when I think I'm getting the job done. Oh shit, I'm still dazed.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won.
Yeah, I'm not too proud to just get the fuck away from him for this round.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response.
Yeah, he evened that the fuck up with that.
Took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I knew I was getting sloppy, but I'm like, man, I gotta hurt him at some point. I gotta get in there.
There's the bell to start
Probably
round
this
11.
match has dragged on for as long as it has.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He didn't take that jab well at all. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Neither man really defending themselves. He blocks the right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
What are the corner going to tell him? I hope they've got a good cutsman in that corner.
There's the bell for round 12. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first.
I would expect him to come after me this round.
If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it.
Want the
You've got to
KO.
be confident.
Because neither one of us is sure that we have the points.
Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Some nice
I cut his
exchanges
other
from
side,
both
too.
men in this round.
So I see that my right
tell
glove
he's
has blood on it
stronger,
now, but
but
it could
he's
just be
not
from the other
faster.
cut.
The fact that he's able to persist this long with that cut.
That's Gatti. That's what Gatti does.
Another scoring shot there.
Gotti's general unwillingness to die is
Action from both of
probably
these
evens
fighters.
this matchup at least a little bit.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So it's a majority.
Oh my
decision.
God, he
One
got it.
judge saw it a draw,
Oh,
the
shit.
other two scored it for the same fighter.
Shows how much we know. We didn't
That
have
was
it
a
like
pretty
That
good
was
fight.
that was a majority decision too.
Spot on. I don't
Oh
mind
man,
being
that means
wrong
one
right
of them
now,
gave
but
it to me or
entertainment
made it
like
a
that,
draw. We'll
what
see when the card
a
comes up, but
He
yeah,
really fought for it.
one of them had her to draw, and if I had stayed on my feet in that one match, it actually probably in that one round. Oh man, let's look at the punch stats for that. Look how bad that cut was, my God. Oh man, I've never gotten someone's cut that bad before.